Welcome to a very short episode of the Canadian Culture Wars Report. I want to cover one tweet today from Chanel Fall. Let's read what this tweet says. So this is an email sent to staff at Thomas Street Middle School in Mississauga in the Greater Toronto Region about the 2024 Pride Walk. She summarizes what it says, but I actually want to go to the messaging directly from the school. Let's read what this school has to say about the Pride Walk. Good morning, all. Thank you in advance for the support of the Pride event. I'm sorry the length of this email, but please review it carefully. This email includes a form for all staff to quickly complete. See below. All classes will complete Part A of the learning module below during Period 1 and Period 2. Community messages prepared by the equity staff will be sent to Chris, some staff member, to inform families. What are they informing families of? The school, where all students are present, will be engaging in a morning of learning about Pride. The learning will be consolidated in a Pride walk. Now, due to safety concerns, I wonder what safety concerns, there will be no gym session for students who choose not to participate on the walk. Instead, we will seek grade-level volunteers to lead Part B of the learning module. In small, class-size groups, learning spaces to be determined. It goes on to say, staff are not to offer students the choice unprompted or take a tally in advance to participate. If the question comes up, staff will be given a script to aid in communicating with students about the day. Okay, so they're given a script on how to communicate this Pride Walk to students. That's interesting. Other notes, please do not use language such as opt out regarding the classroom learning. No student can opt out of Heritage Month learning. We are expecting a few members of the CBO equity staff to be on hand to support. They will not be leading the classroom learning. We apologize for the complications of this year's walk. Safety first. We must be reviewing things for next year's Pride activities. I really want to know what these safety concerns are. I wonder if it has anything to do with Quiz for Palestine or Palestine. So here's the new stuff that staff need to know. Here is the recommended script to use when communicating with your students about Friday. Use it or not at your discretion. But please emphasize that the school activity is the walk, and the classroom learning is for those unable to participate in the walk. Our schools will be engaging, so this is the script. Our schools will be engaging in a morning of learning around the importance and history of Pride on Friday/tomorrow, and will be consolidating/celebrating that learning with our annual Pride Walk. It says, if a student asks if they're required to participate, you say, we're encouraging everyone to participate to show that we are all safe and included at Thomas Street. You'll be enjoying the walk with your friends, and there will be activities and cold snacks for sale. But if you're sure, we will arrange that you can continue the classroom lesson on the history of Pride with teacher supervision. So you can't opt out. You can't remove yourself from this particular activity. If a student asks if they can be removed or exempt from the Pride-related activities completely, you must say, according to the script or not, everyone in the school will be learning about Pride on Friday. And our preferred way of doing this is by joining the walk. That learning isn't optional, but if you're unable to attend the walk, you can respectfully participate in the classroom. So you don't have a choice. You're doing it. You're doing it whether you want it or not. It's happening. Deal with it. If a student asks if they can choose to engage in the learning indoors with friends from another class, you must say, the classroom learning environments will be arranged based on supervision needs. We can't accommodate specific requests. And then it gives a link to the particular learning activity. Now, Pride has become an incredibly divisive and controversial topic because it teaches it's not even about gay pride, really. What they're talking about Pride is queer and trans stuff, and it is highly contentious. These are not absolute facts, and I think many families and students really have had their fill of this. It goes on all year round, and that's incredible that a school in Mississauga is essentially forcing children, whether they want it or not, and the leadership of the school is giving scripts to their teachers on how to manipulate in a nice kind of way, telling you that you absolutely have to participate. Well, really the message here is too bad. You're going to do it whether you like it or not. You're just going to do it whether you like it or not. There's no getting out of this. We're going to be super nice about it. We're going to massage it in fluffy language and make it seem friendly and nice, but you ain't got a choice. You're doing it. So that's it. That's what I wanted to cover today. I think anything to do with pride and LGBTQIA plus in schools is becoming increasingly crazy. And, I would highly suggest if you don't follow Chanel Fall yet, it's on Twitter. I would highly recommend it if you're a parent. She is at CHANLPFA. She regularly leaks a whole bunch of stuff that's happening in schools in Canada. If you know of something a little bit nutty that's going on in the schools, we will soon have a website called Wokey Leaks where you can share some of that information with us and we can share with the public. All right, stay safe, everyone.